Sorry, folks, no Tim today. Stuck with me, but it's a good Friday all around. And the radar showing dry weather mostly across the valley today. There may have been like one or two little sprinkles around earlier, but the last 3 hours, just nothing on there. Little showers out in the Gulf waters, and likely we'll see a few little spots of showers out here in the Gulf waters tonight and tomorrow, but probably not making it on land. So we should stay dry just about everywhere. Now, temperatures have been hottest in the upper valley, 98 still in Rio Grande City, but beginning to fall off a bit, down to 92 in McAllen after hitting a high of 99 earlier, and temperatures falling into the 80s in the lower valley, but kind of hot all around the area. Tomorrow's high is back up to 98 again in Rio Grande City, might be close to 100 at times this weekend in western Starr County, about 95 for a high in Weslaco and 87 at the island. Future track, if you're hoping for something to cool you off, you may as well just find some air conditioning because it's not going to be very cool for a while. Tonight, mostly clear skies, temperatures will fall into the 70s. Tomorrow, the sun comes back, temperatures heat back into the 90s in the afternoon, probably going to be ranging from the upper 80s at the coast, about 100 in western Starr County tomorrow, and dry weather around. Sunday, about the same deal. We have sunshine most of the day, so temperatures again well into the 90s. Parts of Starr County near 100 degrees, maybe even the western edge of Hidalgo County, say from near McAllen westward. Future track technically tries to show a little sprinkle there, but I think that's overdone for Sunday. Even Monday looks about the same. If you're making plans Monday or Tuesday, stays just as hot. Now in the short term here, the next few days, weekend travel looks good. We'll show you the travel forecast in a minute, but humid weather keeps blowing on in and skies stay fairly clear during the day, just maybe a few clouds late at night. There's Saturday all the way through 10 p.m. and dry weather across the valley. By the time we get to Sunday, same thing across Texas. Kind of humid, but still some sunshine around. The next cold front finally appears on the edge of the screen sometime on Monday and Tuesday. That front will track for you next half hour. Does have a chance of making it in here by about Thursday to cool temperatures off, but until then, there's not really any change in the weather. So hot weather this weekend if you're headed to toward Laredo, around 96 with some sunshine Saturday and Sunday. Corpus Christi in the 90s and kind of muggy. San Antonio in the low to maybe mid 90s at times, and Houston mostly in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. Dallas in the upper 80s with sunshine most of the time. So again, travel weather pretty dry, just kind of warm for this time of year. If you're sticking around here and still looking for something to do, this already started this evening. These would be 4 p.m. temperatures, but they get cooler, falling into the 80s in the evening from 4 o'clock to midnight today, Saturday and Sunday. Balloonapalooza in Edinburgh. Hot air balloons, if you love them. There should be good weather for that. Also plenty of food, some live music. I think $15 gets you into that event, cheaper if you're a senior citizen, a kid, or I think in the military. So go out and at least do something this weekend. The weather's, it could be cooler, but at least it's not, too windy or too rainy out there to stop you from doing anything. 80s tomorrow at the coast, southeasterly winds not too strong, about 10 miles per hour. Water temperatures in the mid 80s and plenty of sunshine around. Like I mentioned, if there is a little shower, it's probably out in the Gulf waters several miles offshore tomorrow if you're way out there on a boat. Tides, a low tide at 8:40 in the morning, high tide 3:48 in the afternoon, and another low tide in the evening just before 10 o'clock. So your first 4 and 5 forecast for tonight down to about 72, but most of the evening in the 80s, falling to the upper 70s. We hit the 72 late tonight. We're talking 5 or 6 in the morning. Back up to 95 tomorrow, sunshine around and a hot day, kind of like today, but really no chance for rain. First 1 5 7-day forecast. If anything, it might creep up another degree or so hotter in another couple of days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we could be close to record highs across the valley. That's how hot it is. Low temperatures stay in the low 70s, but mostly sunny skies continue. Maybe by Wednesday, a small chance for a shower, but a cold front will track for you next half hour. Due in here sometime on Thursday, so temperatures could fall into the 80s at some point with lower humidity, and the nice weather spills into Friday and maybe lingers through next weekend. So you have about another 5 days until we have a chance to cool off. We'll track it for you next half hour. But the weather is once again perfect for football, no matter where you are in the valley. And Brandon joins us in Mission with our game of the week.